Hey everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the truck we converted. We're going to be looking at the errors. So let's go ahead. There's two ways you could do this. One, you go to Windows, go down to Console. Let's pull this up so everybody can see. And as you can see, if you go over here and start scrolling down, let's go down. As you can see, it's showing the warnings right now, and then errors. This will show you all the warnings and errors this mod has. So this is one way that you could look and see your errors. The second way, let's go ahead and put the camera back here. We'll go ahead and save this out. Let's go ahead and close this down. Here's the mod that we converted last time. So what I'm going to do is go to your mods folder. If you have any mods in here, go ahead, make a new folder, name it whatever, and then grab your mods. Say this is in here and this is in here. Just grab them, highlight them all, move them over to that folder. Get your mods folder clean. So what we're going to do, I've already cleaned my folder out. As you can see, it's right here. I've moved all my mods over here out of the way. We're going to throw that into our mods folder, the truck that we converted. Let's go ahead and we're going to go back our mods folder here. Go down until you see the log, the text document. Select that, just delete it. Delete it out of there. And then we're going to close that out, and let's go in game real quick. That way it generates us a new log. That way you could go through and see what errors just that one truck has. So we'll wait for this to load up, and then we'll buy the truck and exit out of the game as soon as we buy it. Okay. No. Let's go ahead and go to our garage and sell this. That way we'll make sure we have enough money. As you can see, the picture's not showing up. Okay, now that that's bought, let's go ahead, go back. Let's just quit the game. Quit the game. And if we go back into our Farming Simulator 17 where our mods folder is, go back, you can see that we have a new log. Go ahead and open that new log up. And it's going to tell you what your system is, everything else, what version you're running. That's the version I'm running. We can see that it's loading everything in. And then here's where our warnings start. So let's go ahead. We're getting a warning on the store DDS with the height doesn't equal 2. So what we're going to need to do is let's go ahead, go to our mods. Let's pull our first gen out. Let's close that down. We don't need it right now. Let's open this up. Let's make sure. Okay, it's just right there. It's not in a folder. So let's open up the store. Go to image. If you're using paint.net, go to image, resize it, and let's go ahead and put it at 512 the width and 512 for the height, and then we're going to save it. Close out of it, save, hit OK, and that one's done. Okay, and as you can see right here, it's the same error. It's the error that we're getting for the store. We got the warning and another store. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Okay, another store. Now here we got a lot of PNG raw format. that's our textures. So the way we're going to fix this, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. We're going to find where the textures are, which are, let's see, let's go back, textures, and the first one's going to be black parts. So this one here, what we're going to need to do is open it in paint.net. We're just going to file, save as, we're going to name it, put it as DDS file, and save it. And we're going to hit OK. Now we close out of those and we go to the next one, which is red.png. And then we're going to go down, we're going to find the red PNG, open it, paint.net. We're going to file, save as, go down here, save as type, DDS file. We're going to save that, hit OK. And we're going to continue to do this through all of the log file, wherever you're getting the raw format. So the next one is cab. Here's the cab. Do the same. File, save as, DDS, and then we're going to save it. Okay, now that we got the cab done, now we got Chrome, open paint.net, file, save as. It will take a while if you got a lot of PNG files, textures, so keep that in mind. And then we got the front lights. I'm just going to do a few of these, the PNG files, because right now they're just giving warnings. So I'm going to get those, just a few of these cleared out so we're not getting error anymore. So what's the next one? Front light. Let's find the front light. Let's go ahead and open it up. File, save as, DDS, save, and we're going to hit OK. Go ahead and flatten it. We're going to close out of that. Alright, now what you're going to want to do, I've did a few of these. So what we're going to have to do, now that you got the DDS in there, you're going to have to open up your i3D in Notepad. And you're going to have to go through and find the ones that you fixed. So the ones I fixed, here's one of them. We did the, I think it, yeah, black parts PNG. So what you're going to have to do is come in here and type DDS, cab, DDS, and after you're done, all these will be DDS files. We got front lights, DDS, Chrome, DDS. Let's see which ones we did. Red. So I'll scroll through here and I'll find red. Red, DDS. Now I'm also, if you look right here, let me open that back up. I've done these here, some of these. I didn't do the tire or the black, so we're gonna just look at these right now. Now I'm getting an error, failed to open the XML file, and it's the vehicle shader dirt XML. So what I'm gonna do is, if you look in here, we've got the vehicle shader dirt XML, which is from 15, and it won't work. So we're gonna look for this number here, 33. It's the index path for it. So let's go ahead and scroll through here until we find that 33. And as you can see, is my interior. For some reason, it's pulling the dirt shaders. So let's make sure there ain't nothing else. Okay, there ain't nothing else in there. So what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and save this out. let's go open our first gen back up. Let's pull this over. Let's go to our interior. First, I'm going to close that out. Go into material editing. Let's find our interior. Okay. Now we're going to have to go through all this and find the dirt shader that it's showing. And if you can't find it in here, the next option is go to steering wheel. And it's not in the steering wheel. Sit on the indoor HUD. And here it is right here. Yep. Our indoor HUD is pulling the shaders, so let's go ahead. Let's take the shader out of this. So make sure you check everything. If it's saying the interior, make sure you check the steering wheel, the indoor HUD, everything that's in the inside of the truck. Now that we save that out, we don't have the shader in anymore. If I scroll down here, you can see it's gone now. So let's go ahead and close that out, and let's see what's next on the list. Okay, we did a few of those. We got rid of this error right here. Now we're getting warning for the side marks PNG, which is a texture. So right here we got the tire tracks. We're getting an error on that. So let's move that. And what you're going to want to do is open up the first gen. Go here. And as you can see where we're getting that error, go down. And it says the tire track Atlas index, which is here. So what we're going to do, let's move this all the way, move that out of the way. Go into your documents, go to your hard drive, program files 86, open up Farming Simulator 17, go into data, vehicles, steerable, go down to Lizard, take the XML, we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it to my desktop. And I'm also going to go into the American truck, and I'm going to take the XML for that also. Paste that now. Now we can close out of that. Don't move files out of there. Now that we did that, let's go ahead and open up the truck XML file, and we're going to scroll all the way over until we see has particles, has tire tracks. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy all this. We're going to copy that, go back to our first gen, and we're going to paste it here like so. So just do that for, whoa, too far. Do that for all four wheels. As you can see, tire is spelled different. This is T-Y-R-E, and this is T-I-R-E. So, let's go ahead and, dang it, I don't know why it keeps pulling like that. Make sure you don't take none of this other stuff out, or it won't work. Also, a lot of people's getting a problem where they can't buy their mod in the game when they go in a game, and a lot of it has to do, I don't know what the hell's going on with this. A lot of it has to do with this right here. If it's not topped out as something in the game, it'll either one, it'll throw a Lua error, or it won't buy whatsoever in game. So make sure that you have a type as in what's already in game. Okay, now that we got the tire track, let's go ahead and look here. We've got the tire tracks fixed. Now we're getting our sound errors. All these here are sound errors. That's with the store again. That's with the store. And it makes it easier when you just have one mod in, because it's not showing all the other mods. So keep that in mind. And then these are all store. And then that's when we left the game. Okay. So let's scroll back up here. All of our sounds are throwing an error, which some mods will, some mods won't. This truck here, I made the sounds for it, so it's going to throw the error. So what I'm going to do is, if you want this diesel, what I did on a few of my trucks is I went to the American Truck XML. Let's go ahead and open that up, and I scrolled down until I found the sounds for it, and I went ahead and I took the motor sounds. I'll take those. It's the motor start sound, and motor stop sound. We're going to copy that. Go down to our first gen. Let's go ahead and place this in over here. Go ahead and paste that in there. Now we're going to need our run sounds. So let's go ahead and grab our run sound here. Copy it. And we're going to paste it here. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff down all the way. Go back. We're going to need a horn sound. And let's see what else we're going to need. We don't need all these sounds. I think we're just going to need the honk sound. So let's go ahead and copy that. Let's go back to our first gen, paste that in here. Okay, now we have the start sound, we have the motor running, we have stop, we have the motor sound run when it's going down the road, and then we have a honk sound. So let's go ahead and let's exit out of this, save it. Make sure you got all your sounds. So let's go ahead and close out of this. Don't need that. What we're going to do is we're going to take our truck and we're going to go back in game. So go back to 17, go to mods, and throw that in there. 17, take our log, trash it, close out of this. Let's run the game. Make sure there ain't no more errors, or the errors that we fixed, make sure they're gone. If I'm going too fast, be sure to just pause the video and catch back up. Okay, we're in game now. Let's jump up. Wrong way. Let's jump over here and buy the truck. As you can see, the truck's showing up in the store now. So we'll go ahead and we'll buy that. We'll jump over. As you can hear, it's got the diesel sound. It's got the horn. Farmer's chilling in the dash. Okay, so now let's exit out of here. Make sure those errors are gone. Okay, so let's go on to 17. Go into your log, open that up. And we're going to scroll down. And now you can see I'm getting an error in the brand. It says it can't read resource. So now it says warning, invalid brand name, first gen in the XML file. So what we're going to need to do on that, let's go ahead and minimize that. Got our mods, pull that back down here. Let's open it up, go into the XML, and you can see right here, brand, first gen. It's not all capital. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make it all capital letters. Now it's first gen. Or I could just put the brand, type in brand, which is here. I could type in this brand if I wanted to, and it would work just fine. So let's go ahead and save that. Go back to our notepad. Let's scroll down. We just worked that one out. Okay, now our warnings for our textures. As you can see, the black parts and all that other PNG, they're gone now. We just got a few more left. So that's what you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to go through and change all your PNG to DDS files. Down here, another PNG file, and then it's trying to read the overlay for the attacher joint is not supported anymore, and it tells you everything that you need to do. So, and then right here it says Will's head particles instead. Let's go ahead and jump in here and look real quick. It's all in the XML file. So if I scroll down, the particles here. So what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and trash that. It's junk, and it's saying this right here in the overlay, the attacher joint is not supported no more. So let's go ahead and delete it out. Go ahead and save it, and let's open up our notepad again. And then there's the dry particle systems, not supported anymore. And then the overlay, the attacher joint. So let's go ahead and let's test it one more time. It's a lot of tests and stuff like that, so it's got to be done. Let's go ahead and chunk this log again, so to make us a fresh log. Jump back in game. That's the only thing about modding, is there's going to be you're going to be jumping back and forth a lot just to test it and make sure everything's cleared out. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump in the store. Let's buy the truck. See, the truck's here. Now jump back out of game so we can check our new log. Let's go ahead and quit. Jump in our log. I'll scroll down. And now we're still getting an error. Can't load resource unknown brand using lizard instead. So what we're going to need to do on this is go ahead and go back to your mod, open up the XML, and we're going to type in here, let's just type lizard, because that's pretty much what they want. That's what it's switching to anyway, so just type lizard in there. Go ahead and close out of this, save it. Let's look at our log again. Okay, it says using lizard instead, so we went ahead and changed it back to lizard. And if we check this log, the lizard pickup, you can see that it's spelt lizard in there, so we'll just go ahead and use it. Let's go ahead and scroll down. The warnings, all we're getting is the PNG files once again. And then here we're getting another PNG file. And then here it says first gen error, failed to open XML file. So let's go ahead and jump over here and go into mod description. Make sure our mod description is the same as our XML file. Let me check real quick. So it's right. Okay. See, this one's new to me also, so that's why I'm kinda, I don't know why I went into that. Let's go into here. Make sure the file name is right. It's first gen. So that is correct. Let's go down to mod description. Okay, they're all right, so I don't know why I'm getting that error. I don't know if I'm getting the error because of these, the PNG files, or what, but I am getting that error. I'm gonna pause the video here and I'm gonna look at it some more, and I'll come back when I figure out something. Alright guys, and we're back. I figured out what the error was. What's going on is here, if we open up our first gen in Notepad, as you can see right here, the file ID 6, if we scroll all the way back down, it was a dirt shader, and you can see here it's trying to pick up that shader. So what we need to do is go ahead and just grab this here, completely take that out where it's like that. Make sure there ain't no spaces up here. So we're gonna grab this. Let's go ahead and delete that out of there. Go ahead and delete that out of there. Make sure there ain't no more BS in there. And then let's go ahead. That was the last error we got. So let's go ahead and close that out. Don't save it. Let's go back into here, throw our log out, and let's test this thing one more time. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of trial and error, so you're gonna have to be going back and forth. Sometimes you'll run into problems like I just did there, and you kind of get confused on it. So just kind of sit back, take your time, and make sure you go through it all. Because little things like that will throw an error, and it's a simple fix, just like I just did, just deleting it out of there. So like I said, just take your time, make sure you go through everything. Let's go ahead and jump in here. No. Go buy the truck. Go ahead and tab over to it. As you can see, quick game. Now let's jump back over here and go to my log. Let's go down. We got the warnings for our PNG. We already knew that. And then as you can see, we don't have that error no more. Everything's working great. And then we got another warning for another PNG file. And it's all cleaned up. So right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 10 warnings, which are all just texture problems. And then we got this warning up here that the only way you could use this is if it's zipped up. Error can't load resource, and it can't load the brand. So let's go ahead and jump in my mods. Brand. Let's look at the, so change that to 512. 512. And bam, that error's fixed. It all has to do with your sizing on everything. So now that that's taken care of, and all I got to do is go in and I'll fix all these, which y'all guys know how to do it. Y'all just see me do like 6 or 7 of them. So, and then if you want to be able to play multiplayer without just a folder, go down, zip archive, name it capital F, first gen. Take all your, well, I already got one on my desktop. Let me see if I can't find it. Okay, let's go ahead and rename that first gen. And then just take all your stuff here and just throw it in the folder or the zip file. And that's all you gotta do. And then you throw it in game and you're ready to go. I hope this helps y'all out on some of the errors. And I should have some more tutorials coming along. I go through all y'all's comments, see what problems y'all are having, and I'll try to throw them into a tutorial video for y'all. So I hope this helps out. Hit the like button if it has helped you out, and I'll see you on the next one.